I've heard all the reasons under the sun why goal setting doesn't work. Some of them have got merit, most of them are just excuses. Your goals fail for one reason and one reason only. Your goal asks you to become somebody who you are not, somebody who you haven't aligned with yet. And your identity, your habits, your emotional patterns, they shout back, I'm not. So your brain gets scared and it does what it does. It pulls you back to a place of safety inside a comfort zone, into a place where you are familiar and your goals don't get done. I'm going to show you how to use my titanium alignment engine. It's actually a formula, but I like to call it an engine because of the speed people start moving at when they start using it. I'm going to show you how to use the 3 steps, the 3 parts, and make sure you stick around to the end so I can give you a practical example of how to use it. So stop setting and resetting your goals and then making them bigger, making them smaller, and then getting yourself all frustrated and throwing your towel in and saying, hey, goal setting doesn't work. We're going to change it today. So let me show you how the titanium alignment formula works. Step number 1 is identity alignment. That's identifying who you need to be to hit your goals. Most people know this, they find this out, and they get stuck at this level because they're trying to align themselves. So let's look at step number 2, and that's your environmental alignment. And that's looking at your surroundings, the tools, the people, and the routines. All of these things in your environment, they must support the goal. Your environment, it beats willpower every single time. For instance, it's far easier to resist a chocolate that you shouldn't be eating if it's in the shop rather than if it's in your fridge. So your environment is very important. And step number 3, or level number 3, is your behavior alignment. Your identity alignment and your environment alignment help you to shape your behavior alignment. Your daily habits, they must point towards your outcome, towards the goal that you are heading for. In my chocolate example, the right behavior that supports the right environment, that supports the right identity, is leaving chocolate off the shopping list in the first place. And then when you get into the supermarket and you see it, ignoring it, passing it like an exam, regardless of what it's calling out to you and saying. Look, when you utilize the titanium alignment formula, winning actions become automatic. If this is making sense to you, then do me a favor, hit the like button. If this will help somebody that you know, then don't keep it to yourself. Please pass it on. And if you want more videos like this, then subscribe. It's going to help the channel to grow. So let's say your major goal this year is to set yourself up in business. You've got your knowledge, your ideas, your skills. You want to turn it into real money. You're going to become an entrepreneur. So let's use the titanium alignment formula to help you to hit that goal. Step 1 is identity alignment. The first thing you need to do is to figure out everything you possibly can to learn of what being a successful entrepreneur is all about. You can't learn everything before you start, but you've got to learn as much as possible. A good place to start is to take my 20-point business ready checklist and fill it in. It will tell you exactly where you are in business right now, and it will tell you what you need to do next. It's absolutely free, and the link is in the description box underneath. Once you've done that, then of course you've got to ask yourself, what kind of person do I need to be to achieve these goals? What do I have to do? What is it going to take? You've got to map out a solid action plan, a business plan, dare I say, a step-by-step guide for you to know how to make your business work. You've got to do everything to become the person capable of achieving that result. Step number 2 is environment alignment. You need a dedicated workspace or practical workspaces that you can access that are away from distractions. You need to get supportive people around you. You need to get your environment working for you. You need to build surroundings that support the identity and the results that you are striving for. Number 3, or level 3, is behavior alignment. Now you work out the habits you need to form and repeat in order to be successful. And more importantly, you need to figure out the habits that you need to drop. I've got loads of videos on this channel to teach you the habits that you need to be successful in your business venture. Then you've got to execute these behaviors and habits on a daily basis to produce the results that you want. You've got to use all 3 parts, all 3 levels of the titanium alignment formula in order to make this work. That's how you get alignment with your goals. You're not failing because your goal is too small. And you're not failing because it's too big. You're failing because you are trying to hit this year's goals with last year's identity. Upgrade your identity watch your progress accelerate, and watch your goals become achievable. That's how titanium thinking works. If you're really serious about making this year the year that you finally make a breakthrough, then subscribe now, because the next few videos are going to elevate everything. And remember, when you align who you are with what you desire, you can't lose. So all that's left for me to ask you to do is to keep on being amazing, because you are. And I'll speak to you in the next episode. Feeling good? Want more results like this? Let's keep that momentum going with this video here. Also, click on my head here to subscribe.